too. It's just a good place to get education.
Yeah, and one of the things that people need to do, I believe, in this market is make sure that they're prepared.
Oh, yeah.
You know, make sure that they get the information that they need. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to find anybody better on the face of this planet to get this kind of information from. And they're doing it for free. These guys are giving up of their Saturday to meet you and to help you and to give back to their community because that's the way they operate. These guys are all about helping other people to succeed as well while they succeed too. So in order to sign up for this, you need to go to wholesalesubgroup.com. That's wholesalesubgroup.com or rehabsubgroup.com. That's rehabsubgroup.com. Now let's talk a little bit about repair costs for a second. Okay. Let's talk a little bit more specific. I know that a few years ago, cabinets became a little less expensive because you could buy solid wood cabinets that were pre-cut and that type of thing. Talk a little bit about that type of thing and how those types of repair costs have changed.
Sure. We teach a lot of people in the business of real estate, and a lot of people don't even want to be investors, but they want to learn the ins and outs of what it takes to, let's say, renovate their house. And when you get education on like what it costs to really repair something,
right,
you can save yourself money whether you just want to renovate your kitchen or your bathroom. And people need to understand that there's a wide range of costs when you're dealing with renovations. I mean, there's a retail price that people pay,
right,
and then there's a wholesale price that we pay as investors.
Right.
And whether you're, not, even if you're not an investor, you should be educated so you can work at getting that wholesale price for repair. So if you go into and want to renovate your kitchen, a retail price could be $20,000 to renovate your kitchen.
Right.
I can get that same renovation done for a fraction of the cost, like $8,000, less than 50%.
Now, how is that? Talk about how you can do that.
A lot of it is understanding what things really cost,
okay,
and also how you communicate to the contractor,
right,
by letting them know that that you understand what things actually cost and that you're not going to overpay for work, because people, I'm not just going to use contractors, but everyone will try to get as much as they can if you don't let them know that you know what things actually cost. So a lot of it has to do with how you communicate with the contractor right when you meet them,
right,
letting them know that you understand what things actually cost, and that you start to talk their language a little bit, and know that and there's also a range of materials too. I mean, depending on what kind of material you want to put in your house,
right,
is going to affect the value of it.
And you also have relationships. You and Paul and Than have relationships through CT Homes, where you guys are able to work, on multiple properties and multiple locations, mm-hmm, with these different contractors. So you have an actual relationship with them that you can actually take and leverage to an extent, and use that and utilize that to teach people. Look, this is what things cost, right? It doesn't have to cost $20,000 to do this. It really can cost $8 or maybe $10, something like that.
Knowing where to find good contractors too is one of the big hurdles that people come across, whether they want to buy a home for an investment to renovate or they want to renovate their own houses.
And that's something people will learn on October 15th,
Definitely.
Right? So a week from today, 11 to 1 in University Heights. In order to sign up, you need to go to wholesalesubgroup.com. That's wholesalesubgroup.com, or rehabsubgroup.com. That's rehabsubgroup.com. Now we're actually coming up on a break, right, Justin? So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take a break here. When we come back, we'll have more with JD Asajian from CT Homes. We're going to talk more about this. What are you calling it?
We're calling it a rehab subgroup.
Rehab subgroup. Okay, so it's a walkthrough rehab subgroup. It's a free event. It's a week from today, 11 to 1 in University Heights, and you can learn more about it at wholesalesubgroup.com. We'll talk more about it when we come back. We'll have more with JD from CT Homes and FortuneBuilders.com, and we'll have more with Trent. And we'll be right back here in just a minute. You're listening to the Real Estate Zone. All the information you need in today's market. I'm your host, Mike Litton, with Keller Williams Realty. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.